Chat. No, normally we should be live now. Is it working now?
With Freedom Mobile.
Darn. But he put it in low latency. Man, like this. I'm so upset, chat. I am so upset, dude. Okay, so I was live. It was showing on my dashboard, but now I have to press this freaking button to start to say I'm live. So I'm sorry about that, chat, okay? And there is a huge delay. Like, this is not how I want to stream. I can tell there is a huge delay, even compared to YouTube. Okay, well, we're gonna do it this way this time, chat. I'm sorry about this, okay? I'm getting pissed. Okay, dude, because they changed something on my interface. I didn't do anything. I've been like streaming for how long on freaking YouTube? I'm pissed right now, dude. Because it's the second time, huh? Last week it did the same thing, chat. I don't know if you remember. Anyways. Now it's working. Have you tried turning the YouTube server off and back on? My man. My man. Maybe they should switch their server to CachyOS, chat. Whatever they are running right now. So, Popolvar, what's up? First name, last name, Logic Slayer, Steven, Vexy, Software Socialist, Nick, DM81, what's up? Steelpick, Logic Slayer. Yeah, there is a big lag between Twitch and here, I know. But at least you don't have the ads on YouTube, so... Chris Brook, what's up? Commander Bold, how are you? Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. It's fine. I'm gonna have to figure it out again. It just sucks because you see, like, I have my little workflow. I'm right on time. I know everything's gonna be fine. I just have to press start, launch my application. I press start. I see myself on the dashboard. So I'm like, I'm live. I launch Twitch. Everybody is on Twitch. And nobody's on YouTube. And I'm like, what? So I have to go in my dashboard, press the live button. But while I was doing that, you can selection the latency. And it put me in high latency.
Oh oui, it is a Twitch stream becoming a member of La Crème de la Crème Club.
Akapa kappa! My man! You are now a proud member of La Crème de la Crème Club, Papa. Thank you very much for your support. Let's go! Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. Alors, Duprat Pierre, weren't you supposed to get bit performance improvement for DirectX 12 on NVIDIA GPU on Linux? What's the status now? So we still have to wait. I said Q3 2026. So my guess is like in September, we should have some feedback, Pierre. It takes a lot of time, dude. So much time. Dan, how are you doing? It takes so much time. Like, guys, you have no idea. Like, I'm in the Discord of the dev for Valve, Proton, like all the incredible people, right? And I'm listening, I'm watching, I'm asking questions. And that's the reason why I didn't make a video update on it, because I think my last update is still like relevant. Yeah, the situation with NVIDIA, we're gonna have to wait. okay? Because the way development work, like there is 3 entity. Actually, there is 4 entity right now. So you have the drivers that need to be improved. Valve job is, I would say, like at 99% done. So all the Proton implementation has been done. You have the Vulkan work. The Vulkan work has been pushed too, but maybe they're gonna add new function. We never know. And the last one is the developer of the desktop environment, and especially the compositor that need to have like new feature within like it to take advantage of, like full advantage of what's actually happening behind the scene. So yeah, it's taking time, dude. Because you have to think like all those entities, right? They are improving on their ends and they are communicating, right? So something is done. They say, okay, it's done. Now they give the ball to someone else. So right now, the ball is at NVIDIA. Okay, the way it started with Vulkan. Vulkan passed the ball to everyone. NVIDIA did some improvement. The Proton team did some improvement too. Had a lot of going back between NVIDIA, Proton. Like I'm watching this is insane. And now the ball is definitively with NVIDIA because the dev from Proton, they did an incredible job. There is still a little bit more to do, I believe. But we're almost there, chat. So here we are. What are we gonna do today? So today I want to go through the news related to Linux gaming and Linux in general. I want to go a little bit about hardware. I want to react to Linus Tech Chip video. We're gonna continue to do those react stuff. Cause in my Discord, one user told me like we should do the latest challenge they made on the video. So maybe we're gonna do that. And yeah, that's gonna be the plan from today, okay guys? It's Friday, we are chilling. Let's update. Didn't launch this thing for a long time, so let's see where we are at. Oh boy! 3 gigabytes, dude. Time to flex on LTT. I don't know if I'm gonna really flex, chat. We could flex, but you know, you don't want to beat a dead man. Was it a big flex? Was it a big flex, chat? I think we end the game on one sentence, dude. So yeah, do the challenge and explain the several right ways to complete. Could be fun learning. Yes, I'm pretty sure I might not be able to do everything they have done, right, chat? Because there is some challenge. I think they were not like to their defense. Some challenge they were not like executable in the time. Right? Because if you look at the time, man, like I think they are like 15 minutes for each task. Boof. And me, the way I do things is not like everybody else, chat. Okay, so I'm not trying to flex or anything, right? But because I come from the Linux server world more, you know, like when you have to mount a disk, I don't know how to use a GUI, chat. I don't know how to do it. I want to be honest with you. I never use GUI. Most of the time I do terminal stuff. So I watched the video already, okay? And I was like, man, like what is this? What is this? Mount for the win? Yes. You know the good LSBLK, what's happening, show me the partition, check the file system, do a good all mount, and voila, right? Yeah, if it works, you can put it in the FS tab. If you are scared like me, you just create a script and you run it when you launch the machine because you don't reboot a lot of time anyway, so, you know. Your challenge will be to do it by GUI then? Oh no. Some of the challenge were pretty silly, yeah. I think it's part of their content, right? They always want to be borderline to make sure they trigger everyone. Everyone needs to be triggered, and it works, dude. Because people, you see, they watch the video. Even before watching the video, everybody knows you're gonna get triggered. So it's a way of clickbaiting and like you know, provoking some type of engagement, right? Maybe I should do the same. You know, I should be like, oh, like you know, have something really like clean in front of you, like a clear solution, and be like, oh, I can find it. Wait, where is it? I don't see my face. What? Where is it, chat? You know? Where is it? And you behind your screen, you are like, Jade, your face is here! It's just in front of... And I'm like, for 10 minutes. Oh, I don't know. Oh, wait. You know? It's like when you watch a kid and you're trying to teach him something and he's about to do it, but there is this 5mm when he can just do it, and you are like, Wah! You know what I mean, chat? This is exactly what's happening. If it's not triggering, then it's gonna be boring. Man, this is what you want to watch? Come on. Nah, I know this is not what you want to watch. This is not what you want to watch, chat. Don't pretend. Okay, let's reboot. I feel like they were bad on purpose. No, don't go too far, brother. Listen, nobody is perfect, okay? Everybody is a little bit bad. We had this discussion, right? If you start with Pop! OS 4 years ago, you break everything, you are unable to use it. If you do it a second time, a third time, a third time, if you repick Pop! OS 3 times in a row, you are looking for trouble, chat. Like, come on. They are not that bad. I think there is a part of like maliciousness, you know. Rage bait is more entertaining than fact. Fair. Makes for some interesting React content at least. Hey Steven, listen, I'm gonna make this video. I don't even know if I'm gonna edit it or whatever. But I know it's not going to generate any view. It's just for us to have fun. Because you see, you could be like, hey man, if I make this video, I'm gonna react on it. I'm gonna bank on it. Well, I'm telling you, chat. Nobody is gonna bank on that.
A news croissant, the best club on internet.
No, nobody is gonna, you know.
Ouh là là, la crème de la crème club.
Buy the Pro NVIDIA 6000 RTX.
Ouh là là, la crème de la crème club. A news croissant, the best club on internet.
Dre, thank you very much for the 5 gifted. Let's go, Papa! Thank you very much, dude. Thank you. Guys, if you received a membership from Dre, please thank him. Thank you very much, dude. Much appreciated. Salut Cypher. Choosing Pop! OS again and again, that's the definition of insanity. My man. Listen, I know they don't want to watch my video, that's why. If they watch my video, they will be all shading like Luke. That's his name, right? Luke? He went with CachyOS. He's chill, he's reading the wiki, he has some doubt about his ability, you know, he doesn't think he knows everything, he has the right approach, dude. He's not like, oh, but it doesn't work, it should work. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, chat. I'm just saying. Salut, Calreg. But I don't think the viewers, they want to watch a Shad, chat. Sadly. Alright, so what do we do? So first, let me check something, chat. Because I'm tired of Google, I want DuckDuck. DuckDuckGo, chat. Where are you, DuckDuckGo? Search. Défaut DuckDuck. Yes. Voilà. DuckDuck is where it's at, chat. Alors. So gaming on Linux, I guess, gonna have some good news. Let's see for Onyx real quick. Now we're gonna talk of all of them. And if there is specific news you wanna talk about, we can look at them, but like those are the good website, chat. Lobotomy, my man, how are you doing? Long time no see, dude. You need Helium browser for sure? Yeah, I should. Salut Matt, what's up? I've some issue on Kashi with a new microphone. Do you mind if I ask for some help? Calreg, you should go on the Discord. First, you should go on the Kashi Discord. Because they have a huge community. I think they are like 30,000, something like that. So they might be able to help. You could come to my Discord, !Discord in chat. But I'm gonna ask you not to ask during the stream, because I can't support everyone while I'm streaming, right? No being searched? No thanks. Hey, salut Wales! What's up? What is the state of Reflex on Kashi with NVIDIA? It's half borked right now. So they are working on it. One thing with Linux, guy, don't understand is that nobody will sit 1 hour reading a wiki. So how do you expect to learn if you can't read a wiki, dude? It's like, how do you expect how to drive if you don't read a book on how to drive or someone teach you? Like I get the idea, but XDA is a good one as well. Okay. Salut Guy. Salut Guy. Okay, so let's see what we are talking about, chat. Alors, section latest news. Is it big enough? Chat, is it big enough? Oh, I know it's big enough, chat. People want to use OS, not learn it. So what data do you have to make this assumption, Lobo? It's based on what? Andre, have you seen how your XOM continent is moving to open source? Yes! I'm really proud of them. It's about time, dude. Guys, happy Friday, everyone. The new Steam Store homepage is here with improved gamepad navigation. Okay. Like, were you struggling with the gamepad on on the big picture mode. Chat, I don't know, I never had or encounter issue, but if they are improving it, I think it's cool. All for it, dude. KDE turned 30 this year and they want your support. Ah! That's good. This October, KDE and drive to attack more. KDE Plasma is one of the most popular Linux desktop environments around. Plasma is used for the desktop. According to their donation page, most of their funding, at 70%, come from the private end user. They use this money to directly fund developers to work on KDE open source projects like Plasma. That's cool. Okay, so if you have extra coin, you know what to do, chat. SteamOS Beta brings improvement for Intel handheld, audio popping, and overfix. Cool. Chat. This is a big news. Steam Machine and Steam Frame shipping this summer. Valve now rolling out verification system. Valve gave us the latest teaser from Steam Machine and Steam Frame, which they say are now shipping this summer, in a post about verification system. Dude! Guys, who is exciting in chat with this? Who is exciting with that, chat? Because I'm personally excited with this. I'm getting a Steam Machine ASAP. I would love a Steam Frame, but I'm not sure if I can get it easily. I have a good computer, so I'm not. You think the Steam Machine will be too expensive? Yeah, like the problem is like right now everything is expensive, chat. This is a real issue, dude. Gas is expensive. Food is expensive. PC, VRAM is like out of this world. A GPU is expensive. Like everything seems like so expensive, dude. So I'm yeah, that's gonna be expensive. Like knowing they increase the price of the Steam Deck at like what, like 900 US, I think. So me, my perspective regarding that, I would love to put my hand on this one, right? Because I would love to test it for the stream, for the channel. Like with the hardware I own, I don't need one. I don't know if it makes sense, but I think I'm in the position of some of you guys in chat. Like Varisk, for example, will say, hey, you know, like, I have a computer, I don't need one, right? But I see the value added of this versus one computer you could build. I was watching a video of Hardware Heaven. I don't know if you know Hardware Heaven. I really encourage you to go, like, give him, like, wait, I'm gonna show you. YouTube Hardware Heaven. His channel is, yeah, I don't know. So let me explain what I think. Okay. Like this dude is not a techie, right? He's not a techie. But I really like his video, dude. Like his video are really, really cool to watch. Like he has his work approach, which makes the video really enjoyable to watch. And here what he did, he kind of built a console there. He's saying he didn't build a console, but he built a console. And it was really interesting because, yeah, he wanted the PC to work like a console, right? And if you look at his approach, the biggest issue was this one, the minimal friction. Because you see, when you have a console, you take your gamepad, you press the button, the console starts, it starts your TV, right? You play, when you turn off the console, everything shut off. So you have no friction, right? Like, it's like... And then what happened is, like, he went crazy. Like, he tried to find ways to make, like, CC work. So I won't spoil the video. Like, if you want to watch it, like, go check it out. But I think this machine here is gonna solve everything. Like, this machine. This is, in my opinion, the big value added. Outside of the shape, like all the engineering, like, it seems wonderful. But I think the fact that, exactly like the Steam Deck, right? Everything will work. The cube will be 999. Oof. With or without memory and SSD? That's the real question too, right? Steam Frame seems reasonable for its modularity, size and weight, FX integration, full range controller, and the list go on. Yes, I agree, not Buert. I agree with you, dude. I think this is the variable which are adding, in my opinion, like a big value added. Because you could maybe build one of those, but the headache you're gonna have to make it work as intended is gonna be like way too much. Steam Machine is interesting for me if a new Steam Remote Play version drop. If I can stream from my 9800 X3D desktop system to my Steam Machine on TV, I can sell my second PC. Fair. So, could you just stream from a more modest machine? Like, just, you know, if you really want to do that and save some coins, could you have something way more modest that still can do the job? Can you upgrade the Steam Machine? You can upgrade the RAM, I believe, and you can upgrade the SSD/drive. That's all, I believe. Nobody really like had one in their hand, like, and took it apart, so we don't know if, for example, like, the CPU is soldered on the motherboard. I have no idea, right? The SteamOS will be polished and free? Yes. Salut SC2, what's up? Obviously, my second PC give me the best experience on the TV, but that's excessive. Back in the day, 3090 system and NVIDIA Shield on TV was pretty good. Yes. Yep. Agree with that. Salut Pasha. I'm using 6700 XT and PKOS. I'm tempting to try SteamOS. No, don't try it. Oh my god, IT News in Norway says the machine will cost 1500, like 1500 USD, bro. So, yeah, I think this is gonna be like what this machine really, like, the challenge it really resolve. The friction related to the connecting to your TV. I think this will be a thing. So this one, I'm also super interested, chat. The Steam Frame. I never had like any virtual reality like helmet, so it could be my first one, chat. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna resend an email to them, but I think I'm gonna be out, chat. I think I'm gonna be out. So for the one who didn't know, I sent an email to the Valve team. I use a normal process to ask, but Yeah, I don't think they're gonna send me one, chat. Sadly. So we'll see, chat. Or maybe we're gonna do a big, donation goal or something like that to see if we can get there. I don't know, dude. Yeah, and it's always the same problem. It's gonna be the price there, chat. Money, 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 dude. Okay. What's coming on to GeForce now? I don't want to know. Ace Combat 8. Perfect. Okay. KG Plasma wave goodbye to X11 for Plasma 6.8. Nice. So we should have Plasma 6.7 ready soon, chat. And there is a big improvement in the Kwin compositor for Plasma 6.7. So I'm really impatient to get it, dude. Like this, I'm really impatient. But this, they are already talking about 6.8 and they're gonna say goodbye to X11. So I'm all for it. I just hope we're gonna have a Kwin which is as good as X11. Because right now, like the Kwin on Wayland is not as good as the Kwin on X11, especially with NVIDIA driver. We're talking about Reflex. Reflex is half working. It's complicated. I don't want to get into detail, but depending on how you run the game, it's working but not working. So you won't have the full experience of Reflex on Wayland, long story short. You will have it on X11 though. So this is not an NVIDIA issue, it's an issue related to Kwin and Plasma. So on paper, on 6.7, it should be fixed. Okay, so they get rid of X11. It's normal, chat. It's gone. X11 is gone. I just got home from work and finally sold my French copy of Pokemon Blue. It was that or learning French. Dude, it's never too late. Never too late to learn something. But listen, learning French is the worst experience ever, chat. I just want you to know, okay? I just want you to know. And I'm French, I can trash talk my language. So listen, French is a wonderful language because there is so many nuances. There is so many things I can say in French that I'm really struggling to say in English, okay? So maybe because my English is bad, or maybe because English has, I would say, like, less nuance. It's you know, it's a wonderful language, don't get me wrong. But I think you can go straight, like you can express yourself with more, like, I don't know, you know, in French. Anyways, but learning it is a pain, dude. It's a pain. So I get you, dude. I get you. $1,500 for the Steam machine sounds about right for Norway. That is roughly the cost of entry of mid-range desktop PC. Oh my gosh. I can barely speak my native English. Same, dude. I hope you will be benching SteamOS like crazy. So I did bench SteamOS already. It's an optimized version of Arch. So you wouldn't be far from CachyOS, to be fair. There is nothing nice about French, Air Max. Come on, dude. I had 2 hours of French every week for 10 years in school. I barely can say what my name is and where I'm from. Listen, dude. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I learned, okay? I learned French, I learned Latin, I did a little bit of Greek, then I learned German. And I don't have any German root, I don't have anything related to German. I had to take German because in French, at least when I was young, in France, sorry, when I was young, if you wanted to do math, you had to do German. Because if you wanted to do more like literature and stuff, you will do like English or Spanish. So because I wanted to do math, well, I took German. So I learned German for 8 years, dude. Ich bin Französisch. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. Und ich bin from France. I guess, I don't even know what to say that. Frankreich. Ich bin from Frankreich. I think this is how you say it. And I know my accent is really bad. I can read German. I can barely speak. So I feel you, dude. For the German speaker. Verstanden? Verstehen Sie mir guten? My Freund? Anyways, chat. That's all, chat. So, yeah. What a pain, dude. Yeah, don't learn French. And I'm French. Okay, Steam survey, mais okay. So yeah, the Steam survey, I don't know. I think they just sell paper, chat. Every like month or every 2 months there is a little variation. Everybody come with this, you know, little stuff. I was hoping we reach 5% at the end of the year. It doesn't look like we're gonna get there. Okay. Yes, you understand me as a German. Are you German, software socialist? Lugmeister, what's up? Set up a PC as a Steam console on my TV. But I had to install Windows to get multiple gamepad to work then. What? Seems they fixed it with kernel 7.0, so I'm planning to install CachyOS. Yeah, let's go. I submitted, obviously, CachyOS for the win. Let's go, papa. German sound angry? No, it's just me. Like, I just sound angry when I speak German. I'm not angry, chat. I was getting a single-player mode. Okay. Tomb Raider, Legacy of Atlantis, released February 2027, and he used generative AI. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's not talk about AI. We're gonna get this game, chat. Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna come with a benchmark, so it might be our new benchmark. Okay, I'm gonna pass that, the release of new game. I'm gonna let you watch and read the website. Guys, I'm pretty sure you're Liam Squire Hands. Okay. Your arm is constantly changing weapon. In the chaotic, everything is gone. Okay. Oh, Control Resonant from Remedy Entertainment arrive in September. We're gonna get this one, chat. I love Control. Did you guys play Control? We're gonna get this one, chat. Man, I remember this game when I was young, chat. I was dreaming about having it. It was on the new Nintendo. It was sold with a new, I don't know which Nintendo it was. Star Fox. Okay. Page 2. Okay. Latest Steam update brings Steam controller firmware update and bug fix. Oh, this I'm interesting. I want to see... Okay, dude. I want to see if they push SDL3 for 32-bit game. Because this is the thing. Like, if you bought this one and you play on Linux, you can only play via Steam. So... There were a patch that had been pushed to the kernel to support it outside of Steam, but apparently there is still issue. Like I was talking to one of a member of the Discord, and he was telling me that. So I'm really curious to see if they fix this. Controller firmware adapt to address potential charging issue. Reduce internal dead zoning. Yeah, man. You see, it's another mistake there. Maybe I should have bought it, chat. Can you just use Proton, use WoW 64 equal 1? No, I don't know, like it's more like at the kernel level. It will just not register in game which are not launched via Steam input. So I think they added something, but it doesn't cover everything. So the guy I was talking to, he had to create a patch and he pushed it on GitHub and I was reading the patch and I was like, whoa, this is interesting, but why are they not doing it? I love Remedy's Control. I haven't finished yet. Dude, I think I finished it twice. That's such a good game. I really liked it, dude. Control is so good. I played it twice on PC and third time on PlayStation when I give it for free. Yes. Have you seen what Control will look like? Yeah, I've seen it's gonna be insane. The requirement, I agree, Matt. The new Control is gonna be really, really heavy. But you have to think the previous one was also super heavy, right? Like I can barely make it run like on my 5090, so the new one is gonna be violent, dude, for sure. XOR security advisory release for 9 vulnerabilities. Okay, so yeah. This is bad. We know like nobody supports that anymore, so we're gonna have more and more issues regarding like security for Xorg and Xwayland. We know that. Proton Experimental get fixed for Forza Horizon 6, Homeworld 2. Yeah, so guys, Forza Horizon 6, it seems, doesn't run properly still. Like, it still does not run properly. It's annoying that the only app that is 32-bit that is on my PC for the last 5 years is Steam. Fair. Not on the newest NVIDIA driver. It works better, Quasar? Because I heard even on AMD, like this game was... and is still a real pain, chat. I tried Forza 6, I didn't like it at all. Like, I was thinking about getting it for the bench, right? Because it has a really nice bench in it. But I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Okay. Check out the most 50 popular Steam game on Steam Deck. Okay, so let's see. I'm curious now. Slay the Spire 2, Stardew Valley, Forza Horizon 6. Come on, bro. Can you really play Forza Horizon 6 on the Steam Deck? There is no way, chat. Vampire Crawler, the Turbo Wildcard. What is this? Dude, what is this? No way! They made a game like that out of it? Wow, that's pretty cool. Hey, salut Eddie. Happy Friday, Max. Am I currently playing any games? No, we're not playing any games. We're just talking about news and stuff. Racing games are not that graphically demanding. Okay, that's cool. You can play it at 30 FPS, but it's stuttering as hell, not playable while you are in Tokyo. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't play it too. But it's cool, it's working, chat. Librarian, tidy up the Arcan library. What is this? What is this, chat? No! Oh no, dude! Listen, chat. Like, I have enough job in my freaking, like, place to clean everything. I don't want to do that on the Steam Deck, chat. Who is buying this game? Guys, what is this? Bro! Yeah, I know it's Vixie type of game, dude. Vixie, this is what he likes. It's fine, I'm not judging, but I wouldn't play that, man. Even want you to work a 9 to 5 in game, this game is for you. So what do? You just clean the freaking library? Man. That's a no from me, dog. Sorry. Sorry, chat. Man, very positive. I need to... Guys, sorry, I don't want to be this dude, but like, what is happening? I played this game a few times and I really enjoy it. It's kind of like therapeutic and a good way to relax after playing more competitive game. Would love to see maybe a second library that's way bigger and have the capability to play with friends. Bro! My man! So you're playing a competitive game, you have been insulted under pressure for like 6 hours straight. You had to compete. You had to be the best of yourself. And to relax, what do? No, dude. It's not happening, chat. It's not happening. But the game is number 9. Oh, man. I will invite them into my place and just clean up after my kids play games, dude. Think about it, chat. It's a win-win situation. They don't have to play the game. The graphics are really good. And me, I don't have to clean the mess. Every freaking 2 hours, dude. That's the way I see it. Okay, Brotato. I have this one, Brotato. AIDS 2. Slay the Spire. Okay, pretty sick, chat. All those games, they make sense to me. Forza Horizon, wow. And Arc Raider. Yeah, but this top 6, even top 10, yeah, top 10 made sense, chat. I never played Slay the Spire. I heard it's a pretty good one. For whoever was asking, I just tried a game with Wayland argument, not native, and the Steam overlay still does not work. Yep. Confirmed. Oh, we need to talk about that, chat. I think we need to talk about this. So this was for the Computex, right? Oh, man. We need to talk about this, chat. So have you heard the news about this laptop? Have you heard the news, chat? So let me present it to you. NVIDIA used Computex 2026 to formally announce RTX Spark super chip. I like how he put it into, designed for AI, creating and gaming along DLSS 4.5 reconstruction. While a lot of what they're talking about the RTX Spark related to AI workflows, they do say will be a good chip for gaming, primarily designed for laptop to give a good overall performance. Well, okay, so it's ARM based, and what they do, what they did, they literally took, the Spark, the little box, AI box, and they put it in a laptop. Long story short. Okay. It will be thoroughly interesting to see how the RTX Spark will work under Linux, since they are really only talking about Windows right now. So this is the most important. So it will work on Linux. We know for sure the DGX Spark, which is a box, work on Linux very well as a headless server, right? They also have a Ubuntu version, special Ubuntu version for this specific hardware. So I have no doubt it's gonna work. I do believe that all the efforts which have been pushed for the last, I would say, 4 months, 5 months, because NVIDIA has been putting more and more work into the NVIDIA driver, but not only for CUDA, for also the desktop environment. And I think this product is the reason why they are doing it, chat. I'm at 99% sure that that's the reason why we're having all this huge push, because they want those machines to run on Linux, and they will run on Linux, chat. Because let's be honest, the target here for those laptop is not. This is not a gamer laptop, chat. Okay, this is a developer laptop, and if this laptop doesn't run on Linux, that's gonna be bad, because most of the developer right now, especially if they want to run their model on the specific laptop itself, they're gonna need Linux, chat. Right? So it's more like a workstation laptop. So they introduce it like that with Microsoft, but I think the end game for them is gonna be to support Linux. Super cheap. Strixalo competitor, 18 months late, sure. All marketing. Yeah. I think the chip already existed, dude. There is nothing new in my opinion with the chip. We will see how it goes. I'm not going to buy that, chat, because it's gonna be, I think, at least 7 or 8k USD. At least, chat. It's gonna be crazy expensive. So let's see the comment a little bit here. If this AI chip can 3D print an NVIDIA 5090 for around £500 or less, I will get one. You see, everybody is asking about the price. So obviously, he can run game, chat, right? He can run game, but if you buy that to game, you are crazy rich or crazy stupid or both. It's not incompatible. Yeah. I think, to be fair, I think the concept itself is insane, because I've seen some of the laptop. They're super thin. I've seen the game running. They run well. If you have a real usage for work, I think it makes sense. It does make sense, right? For the rest, I'm not sure. if you have to ask what the price is, you probably can't afford it. That's right, Dragon Slayer. That's right. How are you, dude? $5,000 to $7,000 for the laptop, or what the TechTuber said the other day. Yeah, it makes sense. Because the little box by itself, it's like 5 or 6K already, right? The little DGX Spark. So if you had a keyboard, if you had a screen, oh no, you had at least 1 or 2 grand. So yeah, this is where we land. 5 to 7K, yeah. I would say more like 7 to 8, but I'm a little bit pessimistic on price. I'm bearish. I don't know how you say it. I would love one of those laptops, but not for the price they are going to be. Yeah, exactly. I feel like gaming on those laptops is something extra you can do. Yes. So if your corporation buy it for you and you want to game on it, no problem, right? But like for what I'm trying to explain is like for the same price, you could have something, I believe, more solid, right? Just my 2 cents, right? Okay, so wine, SteamOS. Oh, this is good. So this has been pushed. It doesn't talk about it. Maybe Phoronix is going to talk about it. This has been pushed in the kernel. I believe. So wait. Let me see what it is exactly. But you can tell it's accelerating for the launch of the Steam Cube, right? The Steam machine, sorry. So this is gonna be great, Strat. I think all the Linux users are going to really benefit from this. Okay. Okay, one more, chat. That laptop is made for AI guru who want to run agent with 70-bit model locally. So this is the thing, Dan. Like the DGX Spark is not that fast, bro. Like it's a good machine, don't get me wrong, but it's not fast. So I think the guru, AI guru, they're gonna buy a freaking RTX Pro 6000. Because the gap between this little box and something solid is like 50% plus money, but you get like 200% more performance. So in my opinion, the DGX Spark is kind of in a really weird space, in my opinion. Just my 2 cents, dude. It's not fast, but it runs fair. I've been working with ARM processor past year now. I hate it. Ready. Okay, so Humble Bundle. Okay, Ducklight's replacement of the Legends of Zelda Twilight get a major update. What? The re-implementation? What is this, chat? Ducklight is an open source re-implementation of the classic Nintendo game The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. They changed the name earlier in May after speaking with New Blood Interactive, publisher of the retro. Thankfully, it seems the discussion was positive with no major problem, so it's just now Dusklight. Man, this is cool, no? I like that. I like the fact we are porting this game. This is actually really nice, dude. I don't remember playing this Legend of Zelda. But I like the idea. Okay. Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney throws shade at Valve and Gabe Newell for Steam Deck pricing. Man, this guy, dude. Bro, listen. This gentleman is a real jokester, huh? Always here to put a nice word when he doesn't have to put it, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, chat. I don't like this guy. Like his vision, his wording, his approach on really important subject is always like, you know, it doesn't have an objective vision on his take. It was released on the Wii and somehow no one cared about it. You need the ROM and he has updated graphic. Yeah, I never played this one. Yeah, Tim Sweeney, yes, he's a clown. Dude. Yeah, hey, Tim. Timmy? Tim, I don't know. Mr. Sweeney. Maybe try to sell some hardware and then we'll talk about it, okay, broski? Like, try, give us a success story outside of Fortnite, huh? And then we'll talk. Or maybe port the game to Linux instead of being a little bee. Tim is a typical out-of-touch corpo executive. Yeah. Anyways. You can now dim the Steam controller LED plus over Steam change in a fresh beta. So this is cool because you see in less than a week, they push like two major updates regarding the Steam controller. So they are working very well on this. Huh? That's nice. Despite the significant price increase, the Steam Deck is already sold out in certain regions. Dude. It is insane, chat. I'm so happy I was able to get it like refurbished at a decent price. Like this is getting out of hand, dude. This is getting out of hand. And I have to say, chat, there is a lot of competitor and nobody was able to reach the same amount of success. Huh? They really did well with this little machine. Really cool. I wish them to have the same amount of success with the next release, chat. It just sucks, you know. The VRAM situation, hardware situation sucks for everything else too, but like... So let me check just the price increase. Yeah, $300. It makes sense, chat. Makes sense. Reality is like the price of those 1 terabyte NVMe drives, they went through the roof, dude. They went through the roof. Like right now, for the next like 2 years, like we can't buy stuff, that's all. Like you need to be really careful about how you spend your money and wait for the decrease, hopefully, right? Because if you knew the price before, it's just insane. Like how much money you have to spend for the same product, just like 6 months after. It's just crazy, chat. It's about $1,200 for 1 terabyte OLED here. Oh my gosh, man. This is insane. I think I pay like 500, 450, I don't even remember. So it was open. Mine was a refurbished one, but I can't tell the difference. The thing was new. So now you have to pay 2 to 3 times the price of a refurbished one. You know, I regret. Maybe I should have bought... They had a stock of like 500... I think it was 500 gigabyte non-OLED. I really regret not buying one. I should have bought one and use it as a little server or stuff to play with. Super Risk Breaker. Are you watching today's Summer Game Fest? No, I'm not. We have a hard break at 12 p.m. EST here, so in like... Dude, 1 hour. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna have to go faster. Sorry, chat. So those drivers, they are out. So someone was asking about the situation with the NVIDIA driver. It's still the same. No performance increase. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to wait for this one. But new drivers are out. They're still pushing. Hopefully, we're gonna have something like stronger in the coming weeks. Okay. Linux and open source getting age checking exemption could be problematic. We will let them figure it out, chat. We'll let them figure it out. Proton Cache OS add low latency layer and Discord rich present support. This is cool. So Glorious Eggroll right now is working on something really specific with Proton GE related to video playing, if I understand correctly. So he has been in pause. And so right now, like the team which has been like really like shining, pushing new feature is the Proton Cache OS team. So Glorious Eggroll is gonna go back into the game, I'm sure, with all his new like feature, like video related feature. But if you wanna have the latest good and greatest right now, it's gonna be Proton Cache OS, chat. Loafing Kernel, I think is the main maintainer for this. He's doing an insane job. So yeah. Okay. Upscaler clearly added Linux support to make managing Upscaler easier. Cool. Weren't you testing it out in the 007 stream? Yes. So we are testing the latest Proton Cache OS and we are testing the latest NVIDIA driver too. So yeah, because we are always like here on the channel, we are always in advance compared to what's happening. So yeah, a little bit. All right. So yeah, I think we covered everything, chat. Oops, someone nearly caused a fire with a Steam controller puck. What? What? Holy cow. Well, not they accidentally left a metallic smartwatch strap laying around that went on top of the Steam controller charging pub and started sleazing and almost started a fire. What? Dude. Because of the magnetic watch band they were using, he attacked to the pin and almost started fire. Dude, this is insane. The wireless adapter charging perk? Oh, because of the magnet, dude. Magnetic interference can disrupt the operation of some medical device. If you use a medical device, consult the... Do not place magnetically sensitive device, credit card, or similar near your device. They might be damaged or lose data. Oh. To be honest, live charging connector should be socket and not prod to reduce the chance of involuntary short circuit. That's a fair point, dude. Let me check. Oh, it's exactly... Chat. It's exactly the same on the 8-bit though. I'm just looking at the way it works. I could have exactly the same problem with the 8-bit though, right? Yeah. So... Yeah, user error, chat. But I have to be careful with those. Huh? Pretty careful with those. Because what I was thinking is like maybe you should put the flat, like they should have put the flat part here. Because this is the one delivering the juice and put the spike on the back of this one. You know? Like putting the other way around. Like that's the chance of this being like short circuit could have been better, but just my 2 cents, chat. Yeah, reversed it. Yep. They should have covered the pins. Yeah, but you still need to make contact, right? I wouldn't want needles sticking out of my controller. Yeah, fair. That's a tough one. Okay, so we checked those one already. Okay. What's new on this end? Sorry for your eyes, chat. If you don't want to have this, don't forget to become a member of La Crème de la Crème Club. He helps with the eye. He puts you in dark mode all the time, okay? I'm not lying, chat. NVIDIA Nova driver continue being built in Linux 7.2 along with our DRM Rust code. Nice. So yeah, this 7.2 driver is going to be pretty insane. Huh? I read some of those. This 7.2 kernel, sorry, is going to be pretty insane. Looking forward to it, chat. Benchmarking the board scheduler. Ah, that's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. Is he winning, chat? At least for me, that's the best. But... Where are you? Yeah. Not that much, chat. Not that much. But this is the one I use on all my machine. Do they have games? Because this is where I test most of the time. Maybe you didn't do game, chat. Stress. No. Okay. Okay. Performance with the... Oh! You see? Like those kernel, like 7.1, 7.10. Sorry, 7.1, 7.2s are gonna bring a lot of new feature. Like I'm really like interesting to look how it's gonna go through, dude. The default run board through? No, it does not, Steven. They switched it because we had a regression like I don't know, like 4 or 5 months ago, dude. They had to switch it. Markman, here is the money for dinner since it's 5 p.m. over there. Is the performance increase still on track for August or it has been a bit delayed? Not sure if you're able to comment on it. No worries if not. So first, thank you very much for the $10, dude. So for the performance related to NVIDIA, I think we need to wait until September. Right? September, October. And this is just my prediction, right? But that would be my guess. Because again, like I'm in their Discord, I see how it's going to go. I'm used to the rhythm of release of NVIDIA and what they bring on the table each time. And yeah, it's gonna take some time. So if they continue to work as expecting during this summer, I would say like September, October, we should have a good surprise. And it's gonna be aligned with the release of the new Kwin compositor and the compositor in general. So we are getting there. Hopefully before 2027, yes. Hopefully. Thank you for the 10 again, dude. Much appreciated. Thanks a lot. Man, like... he's pushing so much news for Onyx. It is insane, chat. I don't know if he's alone, but like, holy cow. NVIDIA Hopper and Blackwell GPU support move closer for open source Nova driver. While upstream open source Nova driver already support NVIDIA Hopper. Oh, this is interesting, chat. The bring-up for Rust written Nova driver remains ongoing. All of this week, 12 iterations of the Hopper and Blackwell enablement for this feature. Oof. It's looking like Hopper and Blackwell enablement work could soon be wrapping up for the Nova driver. Wow. That's pretty sweet, chat. It is pretty sweet, dude. Okay, so this is the same user. 95% of Plasma 6.6 users are on Wayland. Whoa! Everybody ditch X11, chat. Alors, not gaming related, but did you see Odysseus from Felix? Yeah, I took a look at it. I didn't try it, but I took a look at it. I don't know, man. It seemed interesting, but I need to dive into it. Right now, I'm into Hermes. Hermes is the king of the block for me right now. We're gonna do more AI stream, chat. I need to show you the hardware I got like 7 or 8 months ago now. And yeah, you're gonna be like, Max, you went crazy. This is insane, and yes, it is insane. I just don't want this channel to become an AI channel too, but... Whoa, like this is so... So insane, dude. This is insane. Okay, so here... So what is this? AV2V1. What is this? As expected, the AV2V1 specification was released on Friday. Building on the foundation of AV1, AV2 is engineered to provide superior compression efficiency. Oh no, chat. It will likely be a while before seeing new GPU with built-in AV2 support. Come on, don't make everything obsolete, come on! Come on. Okay, what's new? Do we have more news, chat? It just end here? 31 of May. Oh. Okay. Intel Wildcat, MG, yes, yes. And the amount of news is pushing a day, I'm really impressed, chat. Yeah, this is what we need to watch. So this could be interesting. So let's talk about the bug fix. See what it fixed. Oh no, it's just a bug like that. It's not technical bug. Okay, got it. Technical. It's not related to hardware or driver. CachyOS deliver leads over Arch Linux, Pop OS, and Ubuntu on System 76. Oh, chat. It is insane, 100. It is insane, chat, that another distro is doing better than the distro developed by the hardware, like not manufacturer, but assembler? Assembler, I don't know how you say that. Like their own PC works better with a different distro. Remember the day when I was seeing everyone, yes, CachyOS better and blah blah blah. Bon. Anyways. That's good, chat. Oh man, Pop! OS is totally destroyed, dude. Look at this. It is crazy, huh? %10 faster than Ubuntu 2604 LTS. It is crazy, no, chat? It is crazy, dude. Linux networking still seeing significantly bigger. No Gentoo means no complete, to be honest. I wonder what the upstreaming status on the 8GB RAM improvement is. Much hype on release, but got very quiet afterward. Would be sad to see it stuck in the cache/Nobara niche. Why? They didn't push it upstream? I'm pretty sure they will, Snarko. What's going on? Pop! OS is actually doing well? No, it's not. No, it's not. This is what the test was really mentioning. Man, I don't know if we're gonna have the time to do the React video, dude. I don't think we will. Because I have a hard stop in 1 hour. We could try, but... Okay, so I think we covered everything, chat. At least the most important point, I believe. Oh, what did they do again? What did they do, dude? Yesterday, Hardware Lux reported that he had discuted the subject with AMD Vice President Dave McAfee. According to the report, AMD is not currently ready to confirm FSR 4.1 support for RDNA 3.5. The answer reportedly leaned toward no. Like, what are they doing, chat? AMD wants to make sure the experience and quality are right before FSR 4 to more before pushing FSR 4 to more product. Ryzen Z2, huh? Oh, Ryzen AI Max system, dude. What gamers should do now, make your voice heard. I don't know what they're doing, dude. I really don't know what they're doing, chat. Because each time they make the announce and then they backpedal. They did the same thing with the support of RDNA 3 and FSR 4. Come on. Just push it and say it might not work. You know what I mean? Instead of like trying to control everything. Colon, what are we talking about? BPM? What is BPM? we need Intel to kick AMD in the ass in the gaming handheld space so we can get RDNA 5 on handheld. I don't know what we need, dude. I think we need less. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Let's get out of here. Do we try to do the challenge? We have 1 hour. It's 27-minute chat. There is no way I can do it. Maybe I should have started with that. Made a mistake. There is no way, dude. No freaking way, chat. Now let me see how this thing launch. Helium, huh? Okay. Look good, huh? I'm just switching to our friendo DuckDuckGo chat. If I can, I have no idea if I can actually. Oh yeah, it's by default. Okay. Ooh. This thing is fast, huh, chat? This thing is like freaking fast. So where are we? Oh, is this guy?
When you do something every day.
Use these simple LTT tricks. If you can't watch it in 15 minutes, it was a fail. Team, my man, how are you doing? Happy Friday, dude. Guys, cheers. Salut Kulzi. Is it another Chromium browser? Yes. And this one is pretty sweet. I use this one on my main. I use this one and Brave actually. Brave with like everything like removed, but
when you do something every day, it becomes second.
Okay, so
nature. When you do something every
all right, so what are we doing? So, I'm gonna put the sound a little bit higher for you guys. Is the sound good enough?
It becomes second nature, whether that's driving, cooking a meal.
Okay, so this is the latest video from Linux Tech, not Linux, Linus Tech Tip. Not Linux Tech Tip, unfortunately, but Linus Tech Tip. And they're gonna be talking about Linux. and we're gonna see how they go through this episode. So I know they're gonna have some type of challenge, and the plan here is like I'm gonna try to do the challenge or explain how it should be done. You know, from a Linux user perspective, which has been using Linux for like 30 years, 35 years now. Salut Punchon Man, what's up? So let's see how it goes, chat.
When you do something every day, it becomes second nature. Whether that's driving,
cooking a meal, or even riding a bike.
Dude, you don't look like you have been riding a bike for too long.
When you're just diving into a new hobby,
it can be really tough to know if the issues you are experiencing are your fault or the fault of your tools.
Which is the premise of this video.
Okay, so listen, I'm gonna tell you something. It's for me, it's for you, it's for everyone in this world. When you start something new, there is a high chance it's more you. Okay? It's more you, dude. It's not the tool. And it's fine. Because when you are beginning something, it's you. You need to get better. Okay? Mike Tyson, he didn't wake up and become one of the greatest boxers in 10 minutes, right? Same for Muhammad Ali, same for blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you get the idea, right? So here it's the same. It's easy to say it's a tool fault. It's an easy way out. But reality, it's you, it's me, it's all the beginner out there. And one thing I want to say, it's fine to be a beginner. It's fine to make mistake, and it's fine to realize you made a mistake. Because if you never make mistake, you can't really improve. This is basic. So swallow your pride once for all. Accept the fact you're a beginner. Go through it, and then you're gonna become better. Voilà, that's all I have to say, dude.
Linus, Elijah, and I are going to be completing tasks on our Linux computers. Are we the problem?
or is there something about Linux that can make things more difficult?
Yeah, so this is also fair. This is a fair take. Is it something about Linux that makes the thing difficult? But nobody said it was easy, chat. No, nobody said it was easy.
And our users range from lifelong Windows users
To
Yes.
Linux dabblers?
What is a dabbler, chat? Can someone explain me what is a dabbler? Pension Man, my man, how are you doing? Sorry for late, much work today. No worries, man. I'm not interested in LTT since I think he's intentionally misrepresenting Linux. I do think there is a problem with dual booting and being able to share game. Although WinBetterFS mostly solves that. Okay. So it's just someone who mess around. Dable as I tip my toe. What? I dip my toes. Okay. Dabbler dips their toes in, never fully committing. Got it. Okay. A dabbler is someone partaking in something occasionally. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much, guys, for telling me. Okay. So now I understand what is a dabbler. He's definitively a dabbler in Linux.
To slightly longer term Linux dabblers.
and our
Man, I really like Luke because he has this approach of like, you know, being self-conscious and really humble, you know? I like that.
tasks range from things that should be dead simple on Windows.
This t-shirt is a tax write-off. What the- What am I watching, man? Guys, what are we watching? Like, what are we watching, dude?
Because we either know it already or because it's easy to figure out.
To
Okay.
ones that would require a bit of tinkering, even if we were in a comfortable environment.
So here we go, starting with our first task. Segue to our...
That works
No,
in
no,
just
no.
speak link down below.
Core benefit. While a major focus of the Linux
Okay.
challenge is the gamer's perspective, a core benefit of choosing a PC over something like a game console is that you can do a lot more than just game on it.
That's right. Browser web, work, video editing. Okay, yeah. Okay, fair.
And if we want to make the argument that Linux is a valid Windows replacement, non-gaming tasks need to be relatively quick, or at least painless enough that the average gamer doesn't get scared straight back into Microslop's corporate embrace. With that in mind then, we had to lay out some ground rules.
I'm gonna suffer,
For
chat.
instance, using a virtual machine with Windows inside of Linux to run apps is totally an okay thing to do for an average user. But is that really aligned with the spirit of the Linux challenge?
So I don't get it. I don't get it, dude. Why would you run a virtual machine of Windows in Linux? Like, what will be the gain? Like, just thinking about it right now will be like maybe update a firmware. But then, what would you do, dude? Like running your Windows application? It just increases the complexity of everything. So, like, just run Windows at this point. I think there is something important we need to talk about. I don't run Linux because I want Linux to succeed or any, like, I want it to succeed, but this is not the reason why I'm running it. I'm running it because it's objectively better at certain tasks than Windows. And it gives the control to my machine. So yeah, if you don't need Linux, maybe you don't want to run Linux, and it's fine. That's what I'm trying to explain. If you don't see those value added, you don't want to install Linux just to install a virtual machine of Windows to run Windows within a virtual machine on Linux. Like what's the point? I don't get it. Maybe for priority application, yeah. So this I understand. Like if you have some requirements where Linux just can do the job, I get it. It's not even an option. You have to do it. But if you need to install a virtual machine just to do your daily task, it means that you didn't really switch to Linux, right? So I understand like what they're saying that because, they don't want to run Linux just to run Linux. But I just want to explain the fact that there is a real value added in running Linux on a daily basis because you get control of your hardware. Like there is a lot of like value of running Linux bare metal. And this is a point of, my channel and all the discussion we're having for the last 4 or 5 years. It's literally this. There is huge value added. It's just my 2 cents, dude. But let's get into it.
You guys don't want to know how well I Windows, and besides,
well, because I'm pretty sure you don't, but okay, I'm kidding, Linus. If you watch the video, I'm just trolling you.
Trying to avoid using Microsoft software, right?
Our second rule is that we set a time limit of 15 minutes per task because,
yes,
like anyone else, we have other things to do today. And honestly, if it goes much longer than that, it's clear that either the hammer or the holder is the problem.
Yeah, so here I have a problem with that, right? Because, okay, so you don't use virtual machine. I get what they're saying that now. They're saying like you don't create a virtual machine because you don't know how to do it on Linux and you just create a virtual machine to solve the challenge. Okay, now I get it, my bad. The second point is you have to do it between 2 and 15 minutes, 15 minutes max. So here, and no offense to any of the participants there, because I'm going to do the challenge with them right now. When you are doing such a short time window, it kind of shows like the ability of the user to resolve a problem quick versus is the problem solvable, right? Because if I tell you, hey, you need to change this tire on this car in less than 15 minutes and you've never done that before, it's not about how hard it is. It's about how quick the user is actually able to learn and figure out how to change the tire. Right? So I don't know if you're getting what I'm going there, but I don't think we are really measuring how hard it is to change a tire. We are more measuring how hard it is for this specific user to find the information in a short amount of time and change the tire. Does it make sense? I like the approach, but I want to say that first, right? Because if you have someone really smart, really versatile, and really able to ingest a lot of information and spit it out, it's going to be way easier for him than someone which is a little bit slower. Okay? So that being said, challenge number 1, add or stop a program from auto-starting with the OS. Ooh. So how would I do that, chat? So you go there. So let's say, do we chronometer? No, we won't put time, okay? So it's 11:27. So I will do like auto-start maybe. Yeah, okay, auto-start here. Automatically started application, yes. CacheOS hello, okay. Add new, add application, and voila. So if I want to start Steam, boom. I had it here, and it will auto-start. That's what I would do. Okay, I never done that before. So if I was on a server though, I wouldn't do like that. I will do, so the servers, they have something called cron tab. So we'll do cron tab E, it will pop up a menu. And a cron tab is like something that run whenever you want, or periodically at start, at reboot, or whatever. And you could do that. So you will have the line at reboot space, the path of the application. And yeah, it's a little bit more complicated, but you could do that. Yeah, this is what will come out first for me. Another way you could do it, you could create a service, and this service would start each time you reboot or you log in. But this is more from a server standpoint, because me, I come from the server world. That's how I would do it. So let's see how they do it, chat.
ChatGPT. Okay.
Oh no, dude, no. So man, I was reading this article. I think it was Elon Musk who was explaining that this AI is gonna change the way our brain function, and it's gonna be really hard for us to think more, because we're gonna delegate that, right? It's easy when you just type the question and someone else answers, right? For free, on paper. But yeah.
About it all you want, but it's been an invaluable resource throughout the Linux Challenge 2026.
So this I agree with him. Like it is a really good resource. But the thing is like, chat. What is this sentence we know in English? Show me how to fish. Teach me how to fish. Like, can someone in chat? I always forget it, dude. The idea is like you want to learn how to learn. You don't want a ChatGPT to give you all the answer. Because if you don't learn how to learn, you're gonna be done, chat. For everything in life, dude. And it's old men saying that to you, like to young people out there. I used to do it for a specific printer without any driver available on Linux, photography printer. Do you think this kind of comparison with timed time is a little unfair? A Linux, Windows, and Mac user do a different time, especially if you change the operating system for each one. It's a challenge, dude. They just want to have fun and make a video, right? Give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Teach him how to fish, feed him for life. Yes, Varisk, this is the one, dude. I always forget it. Give a fish, eat one day. Teach how to fish, eat for life. Yes. Dude, this is so important. So when you do, I think like the shortcut of AI, it kind of like rot your brain. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents, dude. I use AI, so I know how good it could be, but it's an easy trap, I believe. So I kind of disagree with that opinion. What is the difference about using AI versus Google search? Like, Google search or reading a wiki is going to be more constructive, because the AI, it kind of like hide the whole reasonment of how to get there. Right? That's just my 2 cents.
Add a startup program to Pop OS. Let's go into my settings. A startup applications. Add an app. Put that Among Us in there. Boom. Let's test it. Rebooter computer. I am among the Linux users. Let's go.
Okay, I found auto start. There's Discord, which
Okay,
does
so
not
they
run
did
because I
this way.
closed it, but does start up. So I'm gonna click remove entry, and now there is no user specified auto start items. Done.
Okay.
Let's just search startup. Auto start. Oh, auto start. That's probably got to be something. So I see Steam. Let's add Discord. I can double check all that. Okay, well now we should test it. Okay, I'm gonna reboot my computer. One moment, please. Oh, I saw the startup. Start it up. It's just muted.
It's on, dude. Yeah.
Hey, there we go. Or it was just minimized. Task 1 completed.
Easy. So this is a good news though, because it kind of shows that even coming from Windows, they can find a solution pretty fast by just looking in the search menu, okay? Record a video on your phone and transfer it to your PC without using a cloud service. So I'm not going to do that, chat, but it's plug and play for me. It's just plug and play. I have nothing to do. When I put my phone on, I'm not going to share that on stream, but I do it, I wouldn't say on a daily basis, but it's super easy, chat. There is nothing to do there. So I don't know what type of issue. So I'm using Android and a Google Pixel 8, I think. 8 Pro. So it should be relatively easy. Maybe if they have any type of like Apple phone, I don't know. It shouldn't be a problem,
By far
chat.
the best thing about me is just how Linux pilled I am. When I get up, I eat open source for breakfast. When I go take a shit, I shit that open source right into the toilet. And then, the next day, I do it all over again. After sleeping, a restful sleep, dreaming dreams of open source.
Linus, my man.
Hire me.
Maybe one day I'm
Linus
gonna meet
Sebastian.
this guy.
My
I'm
name's
gonna talk to
literally
him.
Linus. I actually had to do this when I
It's
was
gonna
on
be like,
my
bro,
trip in
like, come
Korea.
on.
I'm already familiar with what to do. No, I don't want to charge. I want to transfer images. I actually had a little bit more luck with that than the transferring files one. Mind you, that was on my laptop. Samsung Android, internal storage, DCIM, boom. Copy and videos. Yo!
Yeah.
When I go take a shit,
See? So this worked out of the box for me.
I shit that open source right into the toilet.
Um,
Actually, I misspoke. My body absorbs all the open source and gets rid of anything that was not open source waste.
Man, this guy,
when I
this
go to the
guy.
toilet. I'm sorry. That was.
Hello, I'm gonna lie on my resume and see how that goes. I need a USB cable, and that USB cable will honestly...
So something I noticed though, because I need to mention it. Depending on your desktop environment, it can become a real problem. Because the way your phone is being connected to your PC on Linux, you use a protocol called MTP. And, you know, like if you are using, I don't know, XFC, for example, and you don't have the right package installed, and you have, it can become a real problem. So I know on KDE, it's a brief, dude. Like I just plug it, the thing pop up, I press go, and it works. But I know there is some desktop environment, there is some phone that could be a problem. Like you have to be realistic on that. And it's not really a tool problem, a user problem. It's more like a tool problem, in my opinion. I have to say it. Okay, because this is important. Like, not everything is easy on Linux, and it needs to be said.
really helped me with accomplishing this job. I'm going to do a really good job. I have no experience in the field that I'm applying for because all the experience that I have is like stopping Linus from walking off cliffs. Internal shared storage. Okay. There's my DCIM camera. I'm going to open File Manager.
Yeah, you see? Watch.
Go to my...
Watch. You see MTP? This is a protocol you use. And this is a problem. On certain like desktop environment and sometimes like the way you install Linux, it might not be there. You might have all the package to run it, and it could be a problem.
Camera. I'm going to open File Manager.
So here it's ready, so...
Go to my videos area, drag this into there.
And
Copy
voila.
here. It's there, and that's the video.
Easy.
Please consider me for the job. I'm very cool. I have a cat who's interrupting the shoot. Hi, buddy. He has water all over his nose.
I like this dude. I know,
Apple
there is
iPhone
some-
5.
There is something
Not quite,
friendly
but
about it.
we'll count it if it works. It's detecting it as a camera, though. It's not like detecting it as a file. USB device removed.
Oh no.
I didn't touch it. I thought this one would be easy. To plug an iPhone into Bazite, especially on handhelds like ROG Ally. AI overview, you suck ass. Where did this come from? I don't want to plug it into the ROG Ally. Maybe there's a YouTube video? Someone telling me how to do this? The first result is about how to do it to Windows. That's not what I Googled, please. KDE Connect. Okay, is that installed?
So he's using an iPhone, right? So listen, chat. To be fair, last time I used an iPhone to transfer file on Windows, you had to have this. What was the name? Like a special software from Apple. Oh man, I don't remember. Dude, it was like the last iPhone I got. I think it was the iPhone 3 or 4. I bought the first one in New York, dude. I bought it in New York. And then they had this application you had to install on Windows. It was such a pain, dude. It was such a pain, and you couldn't transfer anything if you didn't have the app. So I don't know if it changed now.
Here? It is, device synchronization. This might be an app I can download. Do you think that violates the spirit
Apple
of
Store?
like
I don't
no
know. I
cloud
don't remember
services? If it's a direct peer-to-peer connection? I'll let you guys decide in the comments. Oh wow, I found it right away. Discover devices, Bazite, to start pairing. Accept. Oh, there we go.
Oh wow.
On
Okay.
my iPhone, I want to send. That's a picture of my passport
iTunes.
editor. Please
Yeah,
don't
this
include
was
that.
this was it, El Snarko.
Oh,
iTunes.
receiving file. Open.
Voilà, it worked.
Hey!
Okay,
But
GG.
it also doesn't change the fact that I wasn't able to connect with a USB just like that. It was for some reason showing up as an iPhone 5 PTP mode.
It works,
What
chat.
does that even mean?
Alors, edit that video by cutting out something in the middle and export it. Okay, so OBS. Do we have OBS? Okay, so give me 1 second, chat. We're gonna do a real quick video. Paru OBS Studio. I'm gonna install that. I'm gonna make a quick video, chat. Oh, you can have both of them now. Okay. Maybe I have to reinstall everything. CF. Okay, I want to try that. I didn't know you could have both like that. I use the other version. Okay. So he has a browser input. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna capture this screen real quick. Okay. I'm gonna make a short video, chat. We don't need to be like crazy. Okay. This is good. Settings. Gotta put an output there. And then, okay, that's cool. All right, so start recording. Oh, I'm the boss. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, okay. Ha ha ha. Stop. So normally we should have it here. Start recording. Oh, I'm the boss. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, okay. Ha ha ha. Okay, pretty sweet, huh, chat? Okay, so we got this working, And so the challenge was edit a video by cutting out something in the middle and export it. So 1142 chat. What I'm going to install. So Paru Kdenlive. So I'm going to install Kdenlive, which is for editing video. I think this should do the job. See if it works, chat. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So this started. Pretty neat. I'm not a user of Kdenlive, to be fair, but so I'm gonna take the video, drop the file. Guess I'm put it in the timeline here. Okay, so control work there. Okay, I want to cut this. So how do I cut? Here to here, yes. Then I remove this. Okay. How do I? Oh, okay. Up, okay, so recording. I'm gonna cut that too because I'm a perfectionist, chat. Alright, remove that. Alright, I figured out the shortcut, and now how do we... So this is for rendering. What is it for exporting? Yeah, I guess this is the export. No. I want to use my NVIDIA, please. AV1, yes, because I'm this type of guy. And we're gonna name it LTT Challenge 1.0. Yeah. Okay, so it was rendered in 1 second. Video. Start recording. Oh, I'm the boss. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, okay. Ha ha ha. Start recording. Okay, so it took me 1 second, chat. So I don't know. It took me like what? Like 2 minutes? So 2 minutes from start to finish, chat. And just to make sure it render properly, because I render it in AV1. So start recording. Oh, I'm the boss. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, okay. Ha ha ha. Start recording. So how do I... So it's not like MPV, dude. Can I launch it in MPV? Yeah. Start recording. Oh, I like that better, chat. Format. Man, start recording. Ah, I don't like this player, dude. I want to see if it's Start recording. AV1 or not. Oh, I'm the boss. Ha 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 ha. AC AV1. Okay. So it works. Okay. So it works, chat. Game over. That was pretty fast. So less than 2 minutes.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not try to edit any video through at any point in the challenge on any of my systems. So I'm just gonna go straight for DaVinci Resolve.
No, chat. My man. Straight for DaVinci Resolve, huh?
Yeah, I ain't doing all that. You know what? Let's just try this. Ooh, I'm gonna go with Flowblade. I mean, that looks like a video editing interface.
What is this? What is this, chat?
You gotta be willing to try stuff. That is definitely something that I think has changed in my attitude since the first Linux challenge. Is in the first Linux challenge, I wanted to know the right way to do stuff. And this time around, I'm just like, I'm gonna click on shit. What's...
So I want to say something, dude. I want to say something. I think this is pretty cool because this is the way you're gonna learn the most. But you are willing to waste time. You need to be willing to waste time, and you might find a jewel. You might find a jewel. So me, I'm done with this phase. I'm done with this phase because I kind of know like the tool I need to use, as you could see. But if you are a newcomer, you need to come with a state of mind that you want to click on stuff, you want to try things, and it might not work. Like, this is the most important part. It might not work. And if it doesn't work, it's fine. Just try something else. Right? But don't think, you know, like you know everything and everything should work. It doesn't work this way on Linux. There are still gems to find. Yes, I'm still doing it personally, but I don't do it as much as before. You need to be in this state of mind, right?
What's the worst thing that could happen? You could delete your whole desktop environment. The whole internet could get mad at you.
Yeah, like this was different. Because he did something he was not supposed to do, like clearly not supposed to do. Installing new things, you're fine.
Okay, there's my 24-second clip.
By far the best.
Wow! Blade. Delete. Okay, let's move this over.
When I go to the toilet afterward, my body has absorbed.
Or this is like the Linux equivalent to like manosphere garbage. Okay, file, export. Movie.mp4, let's go, boys!
When I go to the toilet afterward, my body.
Well, okay, it's not a great edit, but that's user error. The point is, I exported a video, audio, functioning, and it was that
7 minutes.
fast. You might say I was in my Flowblade state.
The pitted video editor is what we're trying to go with.
My man.
I have no idea how this thing works. Can I do it now? Oh. I'm gonna try something
just crashed.
else. Kdenlive. Okay, I've heard of that before. I can probably just grab it really quick. Uninstall. It's in. I have it already. Transform effect. Cool. Yeah, where is that? Transform. Got
What
it.
is it doing?
Now I need to cut it again because I didn't do that technically. Okay, that was actually way easier this time because now I know how it works. File,
Oh, so he flipped it.
Rendering to crashed. Height not divisible by 4. Okay, did it. I had to render out in a different format. Yeah, the format that I chose was not happy with.
Man, I have to say, I'm a big fan of Luke, dude. Because you see, he's there, he's trying to find a solution, he's like calm. You know? This is the attitude we should have behind any type of like endeavor we start in or we are in. That's what you should do, dude.
I already talked in part 2 about how I needed to use like Kdenlive. That's where I'm going right away. I can't open my file folder. Unknown code, error 1. Just trying to open my files. Okay, let me drag in the video. Sure, transcode. Failed to create file. Thank you very much, Kdenlive. I want to cut out the part where he's got water on his nose.
So is this gentleman an editor normally? Like what is his role over there? Or he's just a presentator? Like what is he doing? Because like
It makes Token look bad.
I never used Kdenlive. Like it took me like 1 second to figure out everything.
Cut.
Because all the softwares are kind of the same, right? So if you use one of them,
And then I'll get me laughing when he leaves. Boom.
okay.
Oh, there's no ripple delete. Okay, file.
So he knows.
Render.
He knows, chat.
I'm just gonna put it back on the desktop here. Hey, it's done. Okay, let's go to my desktop and let's play it back. There, I cut out the part. Task complete.
Okay. 3
Easy.
minutes. Wow, he crushed it. Okay, 3 minutes.
Easy.
He crushed it, chat.
Save? No, I don't need to save. Re-export. No, I don't need to save. I should have saved the file.
Re-export that video file directly to your network share. Okay, so that means now you need to have a network share. So chat, how do we do a network share? So I'm not going to show you here. Because I don't want to show you my network share, chat. And they're all locked with password that I don't even know anyways. So how do you do that? So I believe... So here it's a little bit complicated because it's live. The network share, you need to know where they are on your network, right? So the way it shows, how do I explain that to you? They need to be discoverable. They need to be on the same network as you. When you know the name and the emplacement, like the place of the thing, you just mount your share like you will mount a hard drive. And that's why, like, at least this is how I do it. And tell me if I'm wrong. But me personally, that's how I do it. So let me show you, chat. The command itself to mount a hard drive or to mount a share is the same. So arch wiki mount share location. Or maybe it was on Samba. Maybe they were right. So, okay, so there is multiple way of doing that, right? But the idea is that first, I won't show you there, but there is a way of doing it within here. If I click on this, I'm pretty sure it's going to see some share. Let me check. Let me check that. I just want to see what I can share or not, right, chat? Okay, so they don't even show up there. Okay, so this I was wrong. So maybe I'm gonna learn something. So if you go on network here, I never done that, chat, right? But I'm pretty sure you can add some stuff there. So let me check. So I don't know how to do it for the GUI. So you see there, I don't know how to do it yet. You see? I don't know how to use that. I actually suck. I suck with the GUI, dude. I told you at the beginning, I don't know how to do that. So, me, the way I do it, I will do it, I will use mount. So, here, if I go there... So the way it works, chat, the way it works, a Windows share is a Samba share. Okay, so this is why I'm looking at Samba right now. And with the GUI, you can mount whatever Samba share you have there. And it's gonna make it pop wherever you want in your file system. So here, in the tree of your partition. Sorry, let me use the right word. So if I go there, okay, this is my home folder, but if I go on the root folder, which is this one, what you do, you will go in /mnt here, okay, and then you will create a folder. Let's say mount, I don't know, like games. No, not games. The video. Video. Okay. So you do sudo here. Okay. So you will do type your password. Okay. Then what you will do, you will give the right to your user. So I know it's complicated, but Shaun Airmax. So you say you give the right of this user on the folder, because you see right now it's owned by root. This is what it means. And only the owner here can read and write, but the other users, they can just read and execute. So what you do here, you give the right to Airmax. Sorry, you need to do a sudo here. And then when I'm going to do that again, as Airmax now, I can read and write here. So now what you will do, you will copy and paste this, for example, and you will adapt it, right? So it will be your name. So your server will be like blah 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 blah.com. Okay, that will be the name. Share name here will be like video, because I guess you have the same thing. And here you will put it into video, like that. Then you will put your username, password. Yeah, you can force it or not. And then it's gonna mount it. And then when you mount it, it will just appear there. If you want to unmount it, so here you're gonna have to do sudo, obviously. But if you want to unmount it, you do sudo unmount, umount, sorry. And then you will be showing the path. And then you will just unmount it. That's all. So when you have that set up, you can also like take this command, modify it a little bit, and put it into the fs tab. So fs tab is the place where all your mount, everything is actually like written here. So you will have to modify the file a little bit to be compliant with the way it's written here. But long story short, each time you boot, it will go on the share, mount it automatically, and when you shut down, you will unmount it properly too. So there is some option you can add. I won't get into depth, but like this is the way I would do it. And I know it doesn't look super friendly, but yeah, that would be my way. And again, there is no right or wrong way. It's just, you know, how you want to do it. That's the beauty of Linux, right? So let's see what they do.
What's it called? Flowblade? Flowblade! As soon as I start typing smb:// it gets mad. This could be a challenge. Ooh, SMB 4K. We're just going to try stuff. Man, I know I'm on the right track here. Here's where it's gonna mount to.
Oh, what is this, dude?
I just have to navigate to it. What's the difference between location and IP address? Blah, 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 blah. Change path, render. Yeah, this was the first hard one. Oh, yes, we're good. We're so back. Okay.
Play the video, confirm.
Play the video. Oh, I can play the video.
So, listen, chat. I wouldn't use a third party, dude. I will use maybe the Explorer type of thing, like the file explorer. But I wouldn't use a third party there. I don't even know what it is like.
Or wait.
You still have to be careful about what you install, right? Especially if you're on Arch or stuff like that. Because there is some scripts where, you know, it can be funky from time to time. So the best way is always to read the wiki. And here I have to say it can be hard, chat. It can be hard. It can be really hard, dude. So Jero, you should go on the Discord of CachyOS, brother.
Wait, hold on. No,
and see what's
we have not
happening actually right now
yet.
with the kernel.
Let's navigate to it the other way. Linus Pill. Uh-oh. No, it didn't actually go there. Oh, this is good. This is good. It's prompting me for my network credentials. This is good. Okay. Oh, dude, we're so back. Change path. Render. Okay, this time I got it. There it is. There it is. I know what happened. Basically, the interface was a little bit confusing for me for this like mount system. When I mounted a new thing, I assumed IP address was where I needed to put like the IP address, but actually it wants me to put that in location, which is also an IP address location. Like, I don't know, they seem kind of.
I'm so confused, dude. I'm so confused. So I think when you do this type of thing, you need to find the application or the way to do it which makes sense for you. This does not make sense in my brain. I'm not saying my version is better or his version is better. I'm just saying that you need to find a way that make it work for you. So I know it's not. This is the benefit and the caveat of Linux. There is so many ways you can reach the same goal that it can make everything really confusing. But I would say the the simpler, the easier. So whatever is simpler for you.
To me, I thought location was like a label. Like I could just label it whatever I want. Because unlike on Windows, where your label is going to be like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, like through your drive letters, right? In Linux, it's more like you've got your mount folder, and then you can like put stuff there.
So it's exactly what I showed you, right? There is no letter on Linux. The mount, all the letter you will ever get, they are here. Sorry, I'll show there. So here it's a different file system, a different like tree in your partition, right? So your folders, the way they're organized is totally different, but they all have sense, right? So this is for the configuration of your application. This is for you to boot. This is where all your personal files are. This is where you mount your drive, where you mount your share folder, or you mount whatever you want. Here, this is where you install some specific applications that are not installed in the user and /system/var folder there. All the bottoms there, they are ready for what run on your OS, but some applications are going to finish here. That's all. Okay, just this little explanation, I think it's enough for you to understand the overall concept. So they do not like A, B, C, D, G, X, Y, Z, whatever. Like you just create a folder, create a link, and then you're gonna have access to the rest like that. So it might be confusing when you come from Windows, but when you understand it, it's pretty straightforward.
So I thought this would be like what I was calling it in my mount folder, but instead it just makes a name for me. Users Linus pill on address. I'm like, sure. You know what? I'm calling that a W. I'm calling that a W. Okay.
Well, I don't have a network drive that I can actually do anything with, but what I assume I would do is...
So why does it start? Why does it press CMD in the research to launch this thing? Did you notice that, chat? He types CMD in the search.
Go into sudo nano /etc/fs tab.
Yeah, but you see, he knows, chat. He knows already, dude. So look, he comes with a lot of knowledge. He's not a dabbler, dude. He's definitely not a dabbler because he knows the base of Linux.
Like mount it in here is what I think I would do.
So yeah, so you can tell here he tried to mount this NTFS partition there /dump. That's some of his hard drive here.
I don't think that's in the spirit of what they're asking me to do.
Salut Randomize.
And the birds agree.
If you remember,
that sucks because he could have done that. If you don't have a network share, how are you supposed to do it, dude? It's exactly like me. I would have failed there. I have network share, I just don't want to share them.
Remember from part 2, one of the challenges that I struggled with was actually mounting my network share. And this is one of the key things. Exporting files from GIMP or any other video editing software or just any software. I was having issues exporting it directly to my network share. I often exported it to my desktop and then dragged it over. But you know what? I got...
So something I need to mention here. So there is different protocol on Linux to mount network share, right? Because right now we're talking about Samba, but you have NFS, you have so many things you can do on Linux. It's actually disgusting. But let's focus on, for example, something like Samba. I can guarantee you that if you are a heavy user of like network share and you are transferring a lot of files, you're gonna have a way better experience on Linux versus Windows. Because you have to think that Linux was made, is still ready, like manufactured for like the server usage, like big throughput, huge stability. If you have a lot of like go in and out with file, I can guarantee you that you're gonna have a way more stable experience with Linux. Okay, man, this girl, she's interesting in the back. Yeah, you can see it because of me.
New NAS software recently. Maybe that'll fix it. I doubt it. I'm just huffing that copium pretty hard right now. I'm just gonna save it to my root here, which will just be Mechamothra. We're gonna title it network export and save. And then render. I think Kdenlive crashed. I cannot even close it. As the industry says, I really
So what did he do?
fucked this one up. Wow, it's really not happy. It's not even like letting me force kill it. I'm clearly gonna have to like retry or find a new method to export it to the network share. See, this is what I was talking about in part 2 though. I can like find my network share right here, but I can't mount it. I can copy the location and then I can navigate to it. But can I mount this somehow? Oh, there's a
Yes.
video. Oh, I should have just gone directly to the Bazite documentation. I don't want to.
Yes! 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 Documentation, bro!
Format. I don't want to make a partition. Nope. Auto mounting. So that's in like a disk, manage disk location.
What?
But I don't think I can add
What are you doing, dude?
a network share as a disk image. No, I can't. So this is.
But this is for mounting
video.
disk.
Thank you for that. Like the average person reading this
So-
is gonna make their head explode, dude.
So this I have to say, this is hard. Like this is hard.
Like it's making my head explode, and I know a little bit about computers.
Like this is
Holy
hard, dude.
cow.
So listen, chat. I have to say this is really hard, dude. But you see, he already has it here. So NAS sheet, EP. So he already has the address. You need to put where to mount it. So here in Bazite, you have to put it in var for it to keep. Well, it's more complicated in Bazite. But like, let's, okay. CIFS. Okay, then credential. So here he's going to put the place where you have the login and pass. So he has to modify that and work the credential here. And it should be fine. So let me check something, because me too. You know what? I want to learn today. So mount Samba share via Dolphin Linux. To mount the Samba share in Dolphin, you can simply enter the share address and then you enter your credential when prompted. For a mount permanent user, you can configure. Okay. So you actually can't save the location. You have to put it in your FS tab. Man, this is hard. So here you see, like, I have to say this is hard, chat. Yeah. Like this I have to admit, dude. Like this is not good. Dolphin network, add network folder button. Yeah, but it doesn't find my share by default. And I have share, like I'm using them all the time. I'm the same network right now. It just doesn't find them, else narco. Connecting to a Samba share is possible in Dolphin, but it's not system-wide. Only accessible in Dolphin. Wow. So you have to do it manually, chat. It's only accessible in Dolphin. So this is an issue to Linux, dude. This is good, chat. No, because listen to me, chat. Like personally, I say it's easy to figure out, right? For me, it's easy. Now I'm like, for someone else who doesn't know and doesn't want to spend time, I think it's a fair point they're making. That's a mess, dude. Because when you do the share like that, and you go in the share folder, it just adds it within Dolphin, which means like your link won't exist outside of it. And it's not something you want, dude. You want it to be like system-wide. Right? So this is violent. I didn't know about that because I never use it. But it's written here. It's not system-wide. Maybe there is a script to be made for the user. If you mount it in Nautilus GNOME, it should be accessible for all applications. Something I want to try. Maybe next time we create a share and we mount it just for fun and see what's going on, right? But this is a real problem, dude. And mounting share drive is so for a new user it's hard. But the reality is like when you have those lines here, if you copy and paste those lines in the text file, you could use them forever, right? Until you change your share or whatever. But that's a real problem.
My brain is starting to hurt. How much time do I have left? I have
Yeah, so I feel for him.
a minute? I feel like I've actually done nothing. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. We're gonna do this. Paste. It just pasted in a completely different spot. Thank you for that. I can't even undo. Okay.
Oh no.
No. Okay, listen. I know that.
You understand why? Because he used the terminal as a text editor. He actually... But you see, I can't blame him. I can't blame him. I just can't blame him, Chad. But the reality is like... He's mimicking what he would be doing somewhere else on this, and he's like, oh, it doesn't work, and he's upset. Which is fair. But he's not using a text editor right now. He's using a freaking terminal. So you can't do that. I'm frustrated a little bit, chat. I won't lie to you, I'm a little bit frustrated. Okay, chat, listen. I have a really hard break right now. I need to stop the stream. I don't know if I remember when I told you, but I'm gonna have to stop the stream. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna finish watching that real quick. And we're gonna do the second part next stream, okay, chat? Because I think this is super interesting, in fact.
That's my timer. Give me an extra minute. Audience, you'll give me an extra minute, right?
I give you 2 hours, bro.
I assume you said yes. Okay.
Oh no. Okay. Chat. We're gonna have to finish this video. I like it. Guys, thank you very much for watching, okay? Thanks for all the support. Thanks for everything. I need to go. Appointment. I wish you to have a great Friday, okay? Have a good rest of your weekend. We'll be back on next Friday for sure. Maybe I'm gonna have the time to push a video this week, fortunately, or maybe more. I don't know. We'll see. Guys, thanks again for everything. We got new member today. Don't forget your Prime, guys. I didn't see a lot of Prime sub on Twitch today, so if you have a Prime, don't forget to use it. I'm out. We'll be back. Yeah, next week, no matter what. I don't know when. Wish you to have a good weekend. And as always, bisous. Man, I hope the stream is gonna stop this time.